everyone. John Odom, drum teacher here again in East Orlando. I'm still here at Orlando Fine Arts Academy and did a previous lesson where I was demonstrating on how to use the bass drum and the hi-hat or incorporate the feet when you're playing rudiments on the snare drum. And basically what the whole idea behind this is to get the hands and feet to work together or get them coordinated. And so I demonstrated in my previous video on how to play single stroke roll, double strokes, and paradiddles. So please check out that video and you'll be able to get some good information, some good practice ideas from that. And I mentioned in the video that I would demonstrate on how to practice these ideas away from the drum set. Let's say you're traveling or you're not home and you're away from your drum kit. If you have a practice pad, these are very portable. And matter of fact, with my students, I recommend when they say they're traveling to bring their practice pad and the drumsticks with them. I'm careful to remind them, please bring them home. Don't leave them at, if you're going to see family or whoever, make sure you bring them back with you. But at least that way, if they get a few minutes a day, they can bang out some rudiments while they're gone. It's very important to do that. So if you're away from the kit, you can still practice those same rudiments. Now, obviously, you won't have the same sound, and especially depending on the kind of floor you're on. I'm actually got my feet on a rug right now, and this is sort of like, I guess, kind of like a terrazzo floor in here. So it's not going to make a whole lot of noise. It depends on the type of floor you have. If you have maybe a wood floor, that might make a little more sound with your feet. But this is obviously going to be a lot quieter than a drum set. This could also be an option for practicing, say if you have an acoustic kit and you want to work on some things and you're not able to use your kit, you could actually do it this way. Okay. So again, I'm just going to quickly show how to do this with eighth notes. Okay. So it'd be 1, 2, ready, play. Single strokes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay. You can also play that leading with the other hand. So let me demonstrate that. 1, 2, ready, play. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay. From there, we can also do the double strokes, double stroke roll. We can also do the paradiddles. Now, it might be, depending on how much movement you have with your, with your leg and the practice pad sitting on your lap, the practice pad might get a little unsteady whenever you're doing, say, quarter notes or trying to do even eighth notes on the hi-hat. You're not going to be able to move your leg up and down a whole lot. It might be a little tougher. So, but anyway, mainly, the main focus of this is to get the coordination, get the feet, hands working together. That's the whole idea behind this. Now, you can also, of course, do other subdivisions other than just eighth notes. Okay, you could also, of course, do 16th notes, and 16th notes would be played this way. I'm just going to show the bass drum on right foot on 1 and 3, left foot on counts 2 and 4. 1, 2, ready, play. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 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 1. Okay. Could also do the same exercise using double stroke roll. 1, 2, ready, play. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1. So you can do the same thing with double stroke, same idea with paradiddles. Now what about triplets? If we start working on triplets, triplet pattern or triplet bass feel is completely different from eighth notes, 16th notes, and quarter notes, but it's still important to practice. And again, this is not really for beginner students to start with. If you want to tackle it, that's fine. But triplets, I usually don't introduce triplets to a beginner student. I usually wait until they've been taking lessons for a while. Let the student get a good handle on the quarter notes and eighth notes before we start introducing, triplets and even 16th notes. Those usually come at a later time. But the triplet pattern, okay, which triplets are played 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. So it's a completely different feel, but this is how you would play it with your practice pad. Still playing the bass drum on count 1 and 3, hi-hat on counts 2 and 4. 1, 2, ready, play. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 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 1. And from there, we can even combine, we can change up the subdivision, which makes it more interesting. Okay, again, there's hundreds of patterns we can do just by using the creativity, also using the stick control book that I mentioned in the previous video, okay, and because there's a ton of ideas in that book. But if you wanted to do a combination, even in the same measure, 2 beats of triplets, and let's say 2 beats of eighth notes. Let's see what that sounds like. 1, 2, ready, play. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 and 4 and 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 1. And so on and so forth. Now, let's say you don't have your practice pad. Let's say you don't have your drumsticks. But you're in a place, you're somewhere, sitting down, got your hands, got your feet, got your legs. You can still practice. Now, you don't want to do this annoying anyone. We drummers, I've done it before, so I know more than once, especially my mom and my grandmother. And so, yeah, we can annoy people if we're not careful. Kids in school, please don't be tapping on your desk with your pencils. I know we drummers hit things, but let's don't get in trouble, okay? But let's say you're riding in your vehicle with your parents. You're just sitting at the doctor's office or somewhere waiting. It can be anywhere. And you want to practice. So you can actually practice this. And same pattern, okay? First one I played, which is single strokes, eighth notes with my hands. Right foot on count 1 and 3. Left foot on count 2 and 4. Okay? 1, 2, ready, play. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. Of course, with our hands, we can still do the double strokes. You can do the paradiddles. I'll show you the single stroke 16th notes to wrap it up. 1, 2, ready, play. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and 3E and a 4E and a 1. So that will give you some ideas and some exercises to use in your own practice. And certainly I use some of these for my practice, my warm-up. It's a really good warm-up to do actually on the drum set when you're getting ready to practice. Also, I don't do this with beginners, okay? It's also a good idea to do this either with a metronome, or if you have the metronome app on your phone or iPad. Once you get the pattern down, practice this at different tempos with the metronome, okay? Or using a click track of some type, because we need to do everything we play and we do on the drum set, whether it's drum set, whether you're playing snare drum or bass drum or percussion. an orchestral band, or any type of band. We drummers and percussionists, we need to keep good time. That's what we do. That's our role, is to keep the tempo steady. And so practicing with the metronome or click track is vital. So please feel free to contact me. My website information will be on the video, groovewithpassion.com. Again, my name is John Odom. I'm a drum set teacher. I teach here in East Orlando. I am registered with lessonsinyourhome.net if you want to get in touch with them. I do drive within a certain radius around the 32828 zip code. And then I also, if you're in, say, South Orlando, Kissimmee, St. Cloud area, close to Lake Nona, I also am teaching here at the school. We are a music and art school, Orlando Fine Arts Academy, and we have some great lessons here. We've got some great students, so please feel free to contact me. I hope you have enjoyed the lessons and you have a great day. Thank you for watching.